Hello, start of week 2. What is that? It's almost 12 and I'm still in my room? What's that? I haven't started studying the anime? What's that? I'm using a Core 2 Duo to edit last week's video? What's that? The Beastars I put on last night is still at 8% and hasn't even started? Welcome to the Learning Japanese experience, and I really hope that you guys have no self-love, because you can't have that and study anime. Gosh, dang, you watched this happen. God, it's gonna need to get shaved. So I don't want to leave this toasting out on the bed, so I'm gonna move this to my study, and hopefully it doesn't cook itself before the video is over. It's a 20-minute video for this little tiny computer. That's a lot for the little guy. And I feel for it. I do. Don't think I don't. Give it some power. In case it's hungry. Now, that is a chicken sandwich. Okay, I ended up having to watch some of the daycare while whoops, I guess I can't really say that legally. Okay, I had the busiest day. It is 10:47 and it just finally got less busy. So, immediately into my workout, I had my first friend to come over, and he brought his glass mouse skates to try on my new mouse pad that I just got. Then, he stayed here until my second friend arrived. He arrived with 3 computers that I need to work on, and we just worked on the computers, had some chocolate milk, talked it out, just chilled out, had a good time. He left at 10. Then I don't know, did some YouTube, did my Duolingo, but now finally I can do my Japanese learning for today. Now, while I was working out, I also did watch episode 2 of Blue Exorcist. My friend came over during that episode, so I was a little bit distracted towards the end, but that's still like 7 minutes of immersion that I got. I'm going to have to adjust the exposure compensation. This is blowing out the highlights. And with that, I finished episode 2 and 3 of Blue Exorcist, and it's only 12:30. I'm not happy. Also, it's like day 3 of Beastars being at 8%. hey, the day happened fast. It's already almost 10. So to catch you guys up, I streamed for about 4 hours, had a 2-hour break where I ate dinner, then I had 2 hours with Harmless Poke to go over my Genji gameplay. It was supposed to be a 1-hour session, but we went way over on time, so that was, I mean, I got my money's worth, I guess. It was my first session. He talked a lot about, like, just a lot of the game mechanics, a lot of specifics on aim, and then we did very little actual, like, reviewing of gameplay. Because I told him I was working on a lot of mechanics, so we just went in and did, like, a full master class on all the different ways you can aim, like leading your shots, flicking, when to track, when to not track, when to hold your crosshair and aim with just WASD. Just a lot of the basics, but that took up a lot of time, so after that we talked on my gameplay, and then we just had a little short conversation in the end where it was just mostly nothing. But I left with 2 things I have to work on, so I'm going to work on those 2 things. And yeah, I also, while I was eating dinner, watched a episode of Blue Exorcist, so I did some very light immersion. And now, everyone's upstairs, everyone's asleep, I'm just finishing up my leg day. I did my squats and my lunges inside, which I'm really happy to do, because I also can do it whenever I want. And now I just have to do RDL and one other thing. RDL and something else. And that'll be the end of today. So after I do that, I'll probably do that while watching Blue Exorcist. Do some workout while immersing in Japanese. So yeah, very, very not busy day, but eventful. Eventful. Didn't have a lot of free time. Wasn't very busy, but didn't have a ton of free time. See, look at me. It is 11:21, and I have this set up. This is the only computer that I could find that has HDMI. So I've got the HDMI going through here into this ridiculously long cord that goes all the way around this side and then plugs in on that side where there's cables. So yeah, I can move the cursor around on this and it just duplicates. Really excited. Really excited. Doing good, man. I'm just doing good. Woke up at 8, which is not early, but it's early for me lately. And yeah, got my TV working so I can steal my French Crunchyroll right there on the television. It's all doing good. Boom, baby! Another day done! Except today's the first day that I couldn't understand all the Pimsleur. So I'm gonna just redo today tomorrow, which sucks because now lesson 8 is gonna be where lesson 9 should have been. But I'm trying to go for understanding. I don't want to cheese the learning process. I just couldn't understand all of it this time, so time to go again. Certainly I can't do that twice in a row, so it's not the biggest deal. Either way, on to the rest of the day. That was such a fun thing. It's only like... It's only 10. I usually used to wake up now. Now look at me, done with my Japanese before I used to even wake up. It's a good feeling. After a successful 3-hour stream, I am now streaming to Twitch and YouTube. It was fun. I got to work on the stuff I was trying to focus on last session, but I'm not doing it on my main account in Diamond. I'm doing it on an alternative account, which is in Plat. So I'm hoping that still works, but like, I don't know, dude, Plat is terrible. First game, Lever, like, it was just messed up, man. People toxic. But yeah, now I am having or making rice for lunch. Taco. So that was cool. I also tried protein shake and water instead of milk. It was... yeah. It wasn't yeah. It was the blank before I said yeah. So yeah, time to make rice. R.I.P. those biscuits I made. I mean, they're still edible, but they're just like, I just tried to push my thumb through it. Ooh, that's tough. It's a tough biscuit at this point. They have been in the fridge for days. I've got a very bad feeling these vlogs are devolving into like one 5-minute thing at night and then one 5-minute thing in the day. The problem is, last time I did this, it became like a 20-something minute vlog, which I didn't appreciate. I think that's a bit much. There's a lot of nonsense. But this is a little bit too hard the other way. So, I've crushed one of my weight loss goals. 183 pounds. Are you kidding me? For my height, that's really not all that bad. But it's still not where I want to be. There's a little too much fat on this physique. I'm trying to get more lean. 185 is good. Actually, 183. That's pretty good. But it's not right there. So I'm thinking 175, probably end game. Which, at the rate I'm losing, I'll definitely be there, like, by the end of the summer, easily. And from there, it'll just be cool. So, that's one thing. So, other than that, got to have a crazy big McDonald's breakfast. Got to have a crazy big McDonald's dinner because I had 1.5 tacos for breakfast, a protein shake with water, just a taste of my rice that I made, like a spoonful of it, then boom, double quarter-pounder meal, large, with the fries, with the soda. I don't get to have that often, but that was really, really good. I wait a long time now to have a meal like that. Big news though, this weekend's going to be special. I'm actually going to have a lot of video. We're going camping as a family, which is something we used to do all the time. But sisters got older, moved out, I got older, kind of stopped happening. It's a very sad thing, life moves on. But family camping trip. Never know if it's going to be your last one. So you got to celebrate every win like it's your last. So big news, big wins. That's really all I got to say. It was a good day. Good stream day. I've been dual streaming. Everything's looking up. Everything. I'm so happy to be alive. Heck yeah. Also, I did want to document... Hold on, Boogie. Also, I did want to document that my snake is being a goober. I really put the cart before the horse today. Yeah. Woke up at various times throughout the night. Okay, this makes me mad. How should the alarm clock work? Ready? If I do this. Wait, hold on. That. Okay? And this says 6. Should this 6 be that 6? No, as it turns out, this would wake me up at 6 o'clock. That would wake me up at 5 o'clock. Why does the time on the top change what the time on the bottom is? By the time the alarm's set, doesn't get affected by the display. The display actually doesn't mean anything. It's just an hour ahead or an hour behind for time. It doesn't affect the alarm. Who thought of that? It's so stupid. So then, after it woke me up at 5, I clicked it ahead to 6. And it was just too early in the morning for me to realize, because it already rolled over to 5, it already rolled over to 6. So, I didn't wake up at 6. I both Woke up too early and then overslept. What a great day. Alright, and with Anki done, Duolingo done, and Pimsleur done, it brings my total time. It looks flipped. Maybe it's just the screen, but it brings my total time to 52 minutes a day learning Japanese. So it's just about an hour, which honestly, that's not all that much time. I might want to up it somehow. Did I say any of what I just said? What I meant was, I just got a text from my uncle and the truck needs to go to the shop. So I'll be driving the truck to the shop to get some AC work done to it. I gotta be there at 11. Right now it's almost 10. So I gotta leave soon to do that. So scratch everything I just said. I'll be doing that when I get back. Whenever I get back. Oh boy. Puts a damper on my schedule. Well, this is what life's about. Figuring stuff out. If it was easy, what's the point? So let's get to the shop. I don't know if I'll record anything there. Because it's weird. I might just magically reappear at my house.
But out where we make a living, tennis shoes don't fit the bill. They don't. Sunday hat, good pair of boots, newest pair of Levi's. Besides, decking a cowboy out the street with a suit and a tie would be about as good an improvement as croutons on a cow.
See, this is what I don't like about people that shower in the morning. I just feel gross. And I don't know if I even can do it. So, like, I'm gonna go to bed with all of the dirt and grime that I picked up throughout the day, working on a car and doing all this other nonsense. Like, I'm gonna do that and crawl into my bed in the same clothes, right? Like, and then that accumulates, so then every time you get into bed, it's the dirty bed you got in with your dirty clothes. Shoot, man, I might compromise. Change out of these clothes. This is why pajamas exist. Oh my gosh. I just discovered why pajamas exist. I always thought they were a stupid concept too. Sorry, I'm very bad day. I shouldn't be upset at pajamas for existing. I also brought this mega chunky W530 dock so that I can hook up my W530 and replace what my X61's been doing as this computer here. That way, instead of walking in every day with my X61 and slapping it down, I can just walk over to this and hit the power button on that and then have a computer. Yeah, it's just gonna be a replacement for that thing that doesn't turn on anymore. I mean, it does, it's just extremely finicky. Not worth my time during finals week when that thing junked out and I had to sit there and wiggle the graphics card. Yeah, that was not fun. Okay, I hate NVIDIA so much. This is too buggy. If I go to open something like Discord, I get this. So the NVIDIA Quattro K2000M from the from the W530 is just not gonna work. But I do have just another ThinkPad. I'm gonna throw it on this dock. My W530 is not gonna be the workhorse 32 gigs of RAM quad core that I wanted for my upstairs computer setup. And I can't find stupid debugger nonsense. I have to just start my day. I'm not gonna sit here messing with Linux. I'm just gonna throw another computer at it. Oh my gosh, that took a fortnight. It is almost noon. I started this. Alright, what else? I just updated Yay. Did I say I was going to use this? What I meant to say was I needed to fix it anyway to get Anki. So now that it's fixed, I can just get the NVIDIA proprietary drivers to use this. So it looks like I am using this. So I'm going to go and do that. Took way too long. Never mind. A bad boot partition thing on this T430 is gonna be my computer up here, I guess. So down to just doing the Anki now. Or the stupid piece of garbage just dies halfway through it. Oh my gosh. Yep, it was going off battery power that whole time, wasn't it? Ah! Okay. Option 4. We just do Windows, which I don't like. While I am doing it on this right here real quick, I've learned, or I've just come up with a new way of doing the one deck I'm doing. I forget what the name is. But it is becoming difficult for me to learn all this kanji while knowing very little hiragana. That I'm just struggling to read the word without actually understanding it. So what I'm going to do now is, here's the word prompt, and then there's the sentence, right? So, read the word, try to understand it, and then read the whole sentence with the word in it and try to understand the sentence, then flip it over. What this is, I don't want to do any otherwise. What this is doing is, it is making sure that I understand the word, not in a bubble, but like as more of a concept. Which is what I've heard. If you just learn word for word, and then you try to learn grammar, you're going to speak really weird. It's not going to work. It won't be right. But if I'm going to learn these words in a sentence where they would work, hopefully it would all jive. And it's more bang for my buck study time, in my opinion. So, more time per card, more learning per card. I think it's a good trade. Okay, Anki done. I am just going to do Memrise, and then I'm probably going to do Pimsleur tonight at the camp, because I have wasted all of the time that I had here. And if you look here, in my synced videos, I finally have all of Blue Exorcist synced in Japanese. So I'm just going to click on this one.
Good morning.
7's in English. Why did it switch to English on episode 7? Okay, I am going to have to delete 7 through 25 and then re-download them in Japanese. Dude, I hate it. Why did it switch to English? I will not watch all of this camping this weekend, but it would just be nice to have. Oh, I can't have nice things. Oh, this is another time dump. I'm going to do this while doing my stream downstairs. Oh my gosh, Memrise can also wait now. Alright, stream done, and I almost didn't lose my cool this time. Not quite there yet, but my friend came over, he got me, well, he didn't get me, because I did pay for them, but he ordered on his account some new skates. So I've now got glass skates for my mouse on top of an Fnatic Jet. Like, that's so cool to me, that's so cool. But yeah, about to go camping. I'm not packed yet, but in like 10 minutes my sister will be here to pick me up, so I've got to get all my stuff squared away, which is just some clothes from the stairs right there. Put it in a bag. I got my computer and my books right there, and I got this camera, so as long as I got a charger, I think I'm good.
Your destination is on the left.
You can't see nothing here.
Period.
What's the document?
Oh, maybe we can stop and I'm actually glad you brought a camera because I've been wanting to start vlogging again, but I can never remember to bring the camera. So you didn't even know you ran over here. You got this? Handle? You see?
I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle, long is dry. mean super new age.
Like the new country.
Benjamin Todd's as new as I get.
That's what I love about this camera.
Oh, the screen.
She flips up.
Yeah.
She's a vlogger.
That is a nice feature. The only
She's
thing
a
I don't like about that,
vlogger.
I've had that camera overheat on me after only like 5 minutes.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah, it overheats really bad.
I low-key love her. It's not low-key. I actually high-key love her.
It is kind of low though, no?
Don't worry about the
problem is
camera.
that is the
No,
ultra
I was just saying
compact.
I was trying.
That one can was almost, it felt like it was empty. It made it through the whole park. I was surprised.
Do you have your phone charger out here still?
Someone's using it.
Oh, damn.
Well, it depends on what charger do you need.
The iPhone.
It's probably.
Can you charge two at once? Oh. These water shoes suck when buying ankle sneakers.
Oh, I love
Because when you step on the rocks, they bend, like your foot bends, and the whole bottom of my feet are killing. Where Amy had actual sneakers, her water shoes are sneakers. So your feet aren't going to bend. These are like nothing.
Oh, I.
Okay, end of the day today camping. I'm all burned. Went tubing twice. One was like a 4-hour tube, the other was like an hour-ish. And then I waited for dinner. Right after that, I took a shower, waited for dinner. Ate it. Was good, now I'm in here. It's like 10 o'clock, time for... I know what. Don't stick your head through there. Schmitty. What you just... He just jumped up here. So yeah. I'm going to finish the Anki. I started Anki after like 20 minutes. I was still like only halfway done. We were eating breakfast. The family had gathered around and I just was not going to be able to do it with all the distractions. So I put it off till now. And now I must finish it, and that's it. It's the whole day. Easy day. Super burned, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. What are you gonna do?
front was unlocked?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't lock the house?
No,